Welcome to The Breakdown, where we go behind the scenes to find out a little bit more about some of the stories that we produce on Go Okanagan. Joined by Brendan and Tamie, of course. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Good.
So, Sean Hook.
Yes.
This is a big star, sort of, that came into the studio.
Well, he's a rising star. He came into our studio, and he's from Vancouver. He released his album last April. His first single was Every Red Light, which played a lot on Kelowna radio last summer. And he was a surprise because Every Red Light, it's a pop song. It has a lot of beats to it. It's very upbeat. And so I was talking to the record manager before Sean came in and just talking to him about the interview. And we like to have people do acoustic songs when they come in, just to get that raw emotion of the song. And I was talking to the record guy and saying, you know, I can't imagine Sean can do an acoustic performance because it's a pop song and, you know, you need that beat. But he's like, oh, no, that's no problem. He'll come in, he'll do it. And he's like, take a look at this video on YouTube. It's from Canadian Music Week. And excuse me, so I took a look at it, and Sean was at Canadian Music Week. He was in a random hotel. He was doing a video blog, and he was just updating what was going on at Canadian Music Week. And then he said, I'm going to go down to the lobby and I'm going to play a song. And so he went down into the lobby. There's a piano in the lobby. He just sat down and he started playing Every Red Light, like just with his voice and the piano, and no one knew what was going on. He just played it, and it was just incredible. And then he came in and he did an acoustic performance with his guitar, and he was just a genuinely nice guy.
And a talented musician, more than just someone that's got a whole bunch of electronic stuff to make him sound good.
Exactly. Like, he's been pretty much producing his own music up until like 2 years ago when he finally got noticed in the record industry. And you know, he plays the piano, the trombone, the guitar, I think a couple other instruments.
All at once.
And yeah, and it's just awesome how he can break a song down just to its rawest form. When you hear one form, it's just this whole upbeat thing, and the raw form is just amazing.
And now, Tamie, you didn't have an experience quite like that on this week's stories, but let's talk a little bit about the lunch counter, the new revisioning of it.
Yeah, well, now it feels very much like a bona fide studio type talk show, which is pretty cool. And we've been given, I think, a little bit of latitude, perhaps is the right word, to talk about stuff that skirts, not quite controversy, but you know, it's very topical topics, we'll say. The first episode that we shot was all about the evolution of live theater here in the Valley, and you did a show called Christy in Love, and we had that director in. I did a show called Les Belles Sœurs that had some language and touchy subject matter, and one of the sculptors from the Okanagan Erotic Art Show. So, you know, it really got a good conversation going.
So this is a new half-hour talk show that we're looking at that airs on Shaw TV when?
Pretty much every day of the week. I'll send out a schedule for whoever's going to ask for one.
Check shawtv.com.
Exactly.
Perfect, thanks, guys.